How's that? Good evening, everybody. Everybody. My name is John, and welcome to another edition of my 15 minutes. I'm a little bit out of my normal spot tonight because I'm trying a different method of recording. I'm recording this on my I can't remember the name of it now. On my Note 9 on my cell phone. I'm using the internal camera. I'm using the rear-facing camera because that's when I can actually see what it's doing. When it's on the front-facing camera without a monitor, I'm up a creek. Anyway, what I'm doing is just experimenting tonight. As if I took this into somebody's home and set it up and started taking pictures. Now, I'm sitting on my living room sofa, and the reason it's covered in white, whatever you want to call that stuff, is because the dog likes to sleep on it, so we keep it covered, which is fine. Come on, you want to come in? Oh, maybe we're going to get a visitor. Come on, come here. Yay, good girl. Come here. Come around this way. Say hi. Look, everybody, this is Angelina. Hi. Say hi. Say hi. Look up there. Come here. Come here. Hey, lay down. Good girl, buddy. Good girl. Come on. Whoa. You silly girl. You're having a hard time getting comfortable? All right, we'll get on over there then. Go ahead. Where you gonna go? You can leave now. Come here. All right. Who knows what she wants to do right now? Looks like we lost the tracking for a minute, but when I give it the one signal, it comes back again. It's pretty cute. I don't know how many other gestures it supports yet, but as you can see, if it's working correctly, it follows me wherever I am. I'm sitting on the sofa. If I go from one side to the other, now you can see the table behind me, chairs, a couple chairs, and lamp. So, anyway, so here we are. I'm not sure what I'm going to talk about tonight at all. Guess this is the first thing on my mind. Again, we're going to go back to last night. This is all in preparation to be able to take the experience to somebody else. To take it out there and let somebody sit in front of the camera and decide for themselves. Let me see here. I'm going to try something. Just. Well, maybe you won't do it in. Well, it took a bit. I lost the tracking and took a bit to get it back. I tried to do it with a little bit of a more close-up view, but when I put it into close-up, that's when the tracking got lost. So I'm going to post this tonight just as an experiment, and I'm going to see how long it takes me to get it out of the camera into the... See, I've got to take it, to do it this way, the only issue is that I can't go directly into my Mac. Okay. Anyway, we're going to see. This is, like I said, this is all new. But anyway, so in preparation, that's what this is, an experiment. We're going to I'm going to post it no matter what. You know, I just going to have glitches, going to have problems. But anyway, as I was saying last night, I made the announcement that I want to give other people the opportunity to talk, and that's what this is about. So with this particular device and some lighting, I may have to generate some LED lamps and stuff to make sure people's faces are clear. Ring light maybe, not sure. But very simple, very easy to do, it looks to me. Last night I did the same thing more or less. I recorded on my the Nikon, recorded and the cell phone at the same time. When I went to play the recording back, I was playing it on the laptop where I have to take the file that's generated on the cell phone, move it into my laptop, then move it out of my laptop and onto I could actually move it directly onto a SD card on the laptop because it has a reader. Then take that SD card and then move that on into the Macintosh. And actually what's interesting is my little laptop is so old and it's running Windows 7, so it doesn't really have the current technology, but it does enough for this. I mean, it'll enable me to get to the files where I couldn't get any file on this particular phone because it just doesn't like Android file transfer, and it just, I don't know, it doesn't work. So, but doing it the way I'm going to do it works just fine. Once I have the file on anything, it's visible and usable. It turns out the laptop doesn't even play it. I had glitches last night like crazy. I playing it back on the laptop, and I thought, this is nuts. Is this the phone doing this? Is this a recording system? What is it? But turned out it was just bad laptop. I mean, no, I shouldn't say that. It's an Acer. We've had it a long time. It's still a great laptop. It's working fine. It has a 17-inch screen and a keyboard number pad on the right. It's so big. And it's always been a reliable computer. But it doesn't have the capability or whatever, or the software that I'm using doesn't have the capability of running these particular files cleanly on that thing. I put it on the Mac though, no problem. And then I'm gonna when I upload it onto YouTube, hopefully it'll be the same. So anyway, so the business of today. What is the business? Let's see. Ooh, yeah, look at that. So again, what I'd like to do is to talk to people that would like to come and have me set up in their home or come here to me, and take 15 minutes of your time and speak to the world. Do it more than once. We'll teach you how to do it yourself. It can't be that hard because I'm doing it. Believe me, it can't be that hard. I've only been at it a month and I'm learning as I go. Everything that I'm doing is a learning experience. So, I'm just picking it up. I started on the 1st of January. By the way, I say this is episode 34 of My 15 Minutes, which is on my Old Folks Boogie 2 channel. And welcome. No, I don't even, welcome. This is episode 34. It is February 3rd, 2020. Ooh, 19. Man, oh man. I'm telling you. Age whacks your brain. It really does. You just can't fathom until you get here. Not pleasant. But anyway, so again, back to what I'm trying to concentrate. And maybe I shouldn't be paying attention to the picture so much. Anyway, so back to what we're talking about last night. We want to have other people come, put their opinions out there, talk about what they feel is right or wrong with things today, talk or teach something. There are lots of people my age who have skills like you wouldn't believe, but have no way to put it out there. So maybe we can find some people with skills and we can film them doing those skills and put it up. People that 60 to 80, 90, anything over 60 really, we're going to go that range. But I don't think that once we get over 80, I don't think anybody really wants to bother. And, I don't know. We'll see. I'm looking for people now. You want to teach something, if you're over 60 and you want to teach somebody something, a skill that you have that you think would be useful, let me know. Put a comment on my thing. Contact me somehow. Just, hey, maybe I'll post it. Maybe I'll start posting the phone number. Somebody can call me if they want. But anyway, so that's what I want to do. I've decided that this channel should be not only an outlet for, opinions and thoughts, but maybe an outlet for skills that, we adults have that are this age have that lots of other people don't. For instance, I spent 30 years, 25, 30 years in the car business, doing it all, selling. I didn't do any back end, no service stuff. I wish I had. That truthfully would have been, I should have done that as instead of going into the sales end of the car business, I should have gone into the service end. But instead I went into the sales end, but I did it all. I wholesaled, I retailed, I managed, I did all of it at one point or another. And I have those skills and I can help people. Believe me, I'm one of the best car buyers out there, especially for used cars. But not that there aren't mistakes made, but I'm less careful on my own than I am with somebody else. I don't know why. I get just emotionally involved in a car as anybody else does, I guess. So, but anyway, I have a skill. I have other skills. I have computer skills, technology skills that I can impart to others somehow, if I can figure out how to put that up. But other people, there are, tons of people out there that can teach us something. I'm sure of it. You don't have to be old to learn. You can be, these could be skills that we could pass down to others. Let's give it some thought out there, folks. Because this channel is wide open, and I also have the .com address, Old Folks Boogie 2, which I haven't done anything with yet, but could be easily turned into another outlet for creative expression. It doesn't, that stuff doesn't cost much. Let's put it that way, to do that sort of thing. It's so cheap these days. When I first started playing around on the internet, we were paying, what were we paying? Like $14.95 an hour to connect. AOL and those guys, that's what they were charging, $14.95 an hour. I did that for a little bit, then Susan got really mad at the amount of money I was spending on the internet, online. I wasn't even an internet yet. I mean, that was online only. But, been at it a long time. It was, now I've forgotten what the point of that thread was. And the reason I forgot is because I went and looked at the time to see how much I have left. And we're counting down. We're down to about the last 45 or 50 seconds at the moment. So, but I'm going to post this tonight. Again, this is an experiment, and it's not, just playing with this thing and figuring out, making sure that it works correctly. I think I could get it a little bit, the camera itself could be a little bit closer to me, make it easier to read too. So anyway, that's the end of this episode of My 15 Minutes, episode 34 on February 3rd, 2020. Good night. Take care. Take care of those you love, and love those you take care of. I'm not even sure where I'm going with all that. Good night.